So, how's it going?
I'm all right.
Excellent introduction, honey. We are killing it.
I was going to say that I thought I was wrong once, but I was just mistaken.
Oh, hey, there you go. That's a little bit of an allusion to what
Illusion, not illusion.
an allusion
Illusion.
as to what we are going to be checking out. But before we get on to that stuff, welcome, Savage Reaction Crew. I'm David.
And you might not recognize him because he's
Oh,
shaved.
yeah.
Look at that.
Shaved.
He's looking younger. He's
I was
shaved.
trying to get on
Oh,
top.
he's shaved.
I was trying to get on top of. Stop it! I was trying to get on top of No Shave November. So, because every month is No Shave month for me.
For
but,
you, no shave, David.
So I'll start off at the beginning of the month and just let her rip. So I figured, we'll start off November
There we go.
with a clean slate.
So that's him. I'm Angie.
I'm a little bit of everything.
A whole lot of rock and roll.
Rock and roll. We're not checking out rock and roll today, though. Not exactly.
No.
We're looking at NF Mistake. But before we get into that, hey, make sure you go down and subscribe,
Like,
share,
ring the little bell. I don't know where there it is.
comment down below. It helps with the algorithm. Also, do consider becoming a member of the channel. We'd love to have you part of the family and
We have
help
two
us
members.
as we grow. Yeah, we got two.
Two
So
members.
we're off and running. So if you want to join us and help our channel grow and be part of this fun little adventure, please consider doing so.
And at this moment in time,
What
what is the time? What is the time?
It's the time.
It's just tad past 7 p.m. on Saturday night, November the 4th, 2023. And we are about, let me see if it changed, because it does this to me all the time.
Yes. I know
We just started 3 months ago, and we are 10 subscribers short of 1,500 subscribers.
Ooh. Yeah, let's go.
So thank you guys.
Thanks, guys.
You're awesome.
We owe it all to you.
Yep. And we are now recording for Music Monday.
Yes. The only thing that I would ask of you guys, if you would consider, and it's not that big a deal, I guess, because we just kind of do it for fun, but on other days we have other music that we play. So if you're here on Music Monday for just a particular thing, or if it's Monday and you're here for Michael Jackson, consider checking out some of our other music reactions. We have music reactions to
every day
to this guy Dan Vasc, who does a lot of cover stuff. We do reaction to Queen. We do Elvis,
K-pop, K-rock, J-rock.
Yep. And then we also on Wednesdays we have just a Wild Wednesday, which is just a mishmash of all sorts of different stuff. Could be
sometimes
comedy one
music.
Day, and sometimes it's music.
Sometimes it's a random music one that we haven't tried. I usually try to do it on Music Mondays, but sometimes something's been requested so many times I throw it on a Wednesday.
And then Fridays is Foodie Friday. So if you like food and you like seeing videos about food, come check that out too. Love to see the numbers pump up on those ones because they're pretty small. But again, we do those ones for fun for us right now. Our biggest drive is the music reactions, but love to see you guys all across our world.
And then a lot of times on the weekends we'll do videos of the local bands as well.
Yes,
which is always fun.
And so you all know, very soon I've been plugging it, and we haven't gotten to that point yet, but very soon we're going to start streaming Saturday.
I want to do that very soon. I think I want to.
I hope you all will consider making a mental note or even marking it on your calendar to come do a streaming Saturday with us.
We might do it
next week.
A week from today that I'm recording, November 4th. So we might do it next Saturday, November the 11th. This is what I've got in my mind. November the 11th, which happens to be Veterans Day. Thank you, husband, for being a veteran. He was Air Force. And I think we might do it that day. We got to decide on a time. It's going to be Arizona time. It's going to be the afternoon because my days and my nights are reversed. There's a band we're seeing that evening, so I'd like to do it sometime in the afternoon. And I think we're just going to do, and ask us anything, pretty much anything. Saturday, streaming Saturday. Anyway, so moving on, we're going to do today Music Monday NF, and by request, this is called Mistake.
Right.
Do you know this song?
No, I've heard I've heard a few NF songs, but I have not heard this one, so this is new for me. So here we go.
Yeah.
Ready? Three, two, one, action.
I feel like I'm at a standstill, waiting for you to tell me I'm okay. If time heals, tell me why do I kill myself trying to show you I'm not a mistake. I've got qualities that I'm not proud of. I've made promises that I walked out on. I've had days I feel I don't deserve love. So think what you think, just don't call me a mistake. Might have made some, can't argue with that, but I ain't one. Even I sometimes get afraid of having to face the wrath of an anxious me. I get it cause I actually feel the same. Sometimes I think I might be a lost cause who turns off cause the way I read into what I've been through. You think I'm mental, but it pays off though. When the runs through, I pursue what I love. And if it goes south then falls down, just know I stand on my own 2 feet. Don't you see those that oppose on me? Most won't leave thinking I might retreat. Show my teeth quick if you turn on me. Cause I feel like I'm at a standstill, waiting for you to tell me I'm okay.
What do you think so far?
Uh, I like that part where he says,
Show your teeth.
"I'll show my teeth."
Yeah.
Don't-
Yeah.
I'll turn on you.
That's
Don't
it.
turn on me.
Where was it? He had said something like he's done things wrong in the past or something.
Let's take it back a little bit here.
Take it back. Yeah.
Mistakes I've made some.
Yeah.
Can't argue that.
Yeah.
But I ain't one. So yeah, that means hey, I've made a lot of mistakes in my life, and believe me, I've made my share of mistakes. But does that mean I am one? Just intrinsically,
Right.
like I'm a big mistake myself?
No, everybody
So-
makes mistakes.
Well,
And
she doesn't make
you can't,
mistakes. She's perfect.
Sometimes I'm misunderstood. No, I'm just kidding. No, everybody makes mistakes, but that's the thing. You don't want to be defined by your mistakes. You don't want to be defined by your past. Everybody, and you just learn from it. And sometimes you make things and you hurt other people, and you don't mean to. It wasn't the intention. And you do what you have to do and apologize and move on because you can't change it. And you just got to learn from it. I do like what he says also about sometimes I get afraid of having to face the wrath of an anxious me. I have horrible anxiety, and then you try to base some of your decisions and plans on your anxiety, and it sucks too because you can like miss out on stuff or do things incorrectly because of your anxiety. I know that happens with me a lot. When I started at my job, I got into it with my new boss because they wanted me to work at another section of where I work, and I didn't have the proper training, and my anxiety was so bad. And I kept telling them like, look, I'm willing to come in on my own time. I want to come in early, but every time that I want to come in early, you keep pulling me in and scheduling me somewhere else. But I need to learn this position before you put me over there. And I actually got in an argument with her because I was so anxious and so concerned about screwing it up. And finally she gave in, so I got better training.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, and reading down further, there's been times where, I've made mistakes and then I get so down on myself that I feel like I'm a lost cause. I feel like I might be a lost cause. Like, well, I mean, there's obviously no hope for me, whatever, but
you're not a lost cause.
but I think everybody, and that's when we first reacted to Happy, and I mentioned to you that one of the things about NF is he really spends a lot of his time and his efforts and his work is focused on sort of
Mental health stuff.
helping people to understand and deal with mental health things and how you feeling about yourself and stuff like that, because I think he's gone through some hard times, I guess, and he wants people to know that, hey, look, I get how you're feeling. You're not the only one that's felt like this, and there's always a bright light. There's always a future. There's always hope.
Yeah.
Never walk towards the darkness. Stay away
No.
from the darkness.
And it's okay to like break down and whatnot, but then you got to pick yourself up and push forward.
Yep. All right, let's go.
I've been through. You think I'm mental, but it pays off though. When the rent's due, I pursue what I love. And if it goes south and falls down, just know I'll stand on my own 2 feet. Don't you see those that oppose on me? Most won't leave thinking I might retreat. Show my teeth quick if you turn on me. Cause I feel like I'm at a standstill, waiting for you to tell me I'm okay. If time heals, tell me why do I kill myself trying to show you I'm not a mistake. I've got qualities that I'm not proud of. I've made promises that I walked out on. I've had days I feel I don't deserve love. So think what you think, just don't call me up.
I like that he says I've got qualities that I'm not proud of. Is like, number one, I have a very hard time forgiving. Very hard time. And I hold grudges for years. You know that. And I know so many people have told me, like, it's not for them, it's for you. And as a Christian, I know I'm supposed to forgive and I'm supposed to turn the other cheek, but boy, I have a hard time with forgiveness. And I know it's a quality I'm not proud of, and I don't know how to change it. And I don't know. I think there just needs to be some reckoning in my life to have clarity for that. Because from what other people have told me, it's not, their suggestions don't work for me. I don't know how to fix that. But and there's also not, like, we haven't been to church in a little bit since we started the channel, really, because we've been so busy between working full time and having this full time, and we have 3 kids. We've got a lot on our plates right now, and I've said very recently that there's times that I'll say something and then I'm like, right away, I'm just like, that was not very Christian-like of me. I need some Jesus. I need to get myself back to church. And I'm like, I am not proud that just came out of my mouth.
Yep.
Just don't call me up. Just don't call me up. Mistake.
That's interesting. He repeats that line, what, 3 times? He comes in, he says, don't call me, and then leaves it hanging. Don't call me, leaves it hanging. Don't call me. I feel like he left that in there for you to pick whatever thing it is within you that you think people, would label you as. And you say, in your mind, like in my mind, I would, if I was to listen to it again, I'd say, don't call me a failure. Don't call me so you can put your own sort of.
I've certainly had people that have judged me, have labeled me just by my outward appearance, by having piercings and tattoos and stuff like that. And, whatever, the way I do my makeup, the color, the bright red I choose for my lipstick, which there's a story behind that. There's a reason for that. But, I've certainly, and when I was a teenager, I was gothic. So I've certainly had people that judge me by outward appearances and put a label on me. And it's like, you don't even know me yet. Or, and it goes both ways, that there have been negative labels, but then there's also ones that they assume that my foundations, my cores, my beliefs are a certain way. And then when they discover it's not what they thought, they get mad at me. And they get mad at me, and it's not my fault, because they're the ones that made the assumption. It's a little bit frustrating.
Yeah, like, she must love the color red. No, I actually like the color or whatever.
I really do like.
How dare you?
But, yeah.
Cause I'm not one misplaced, but I found a lot of resentment causes a mess when you let it get to the place of no confidence. Struggle with it, that's obvious, but not enough to make me second guess if I die for the ones I love. So don't you get confused thinking.
I just have to process that for a second. A lot of resentment causes a mess. A lot of resentment does cause a mess. When you let it get to the place of no confidence, struggle with it, that's obvious. But not enough to make me second guess. I die for the ones I love. So don't you get confused thinking if you bring me down. we've talked about this recently. I once chased a skinhead out of a bar, and it was it was when we were first dating, and he was like, "Oh, that was a terrible idea." I wasn't thinking. I was following my heart at that moment, and just it was an immediate reaction. So there's people that will say, "Well, I'll take a bullet for you and I'll do this," but you really don't know till you're in the moment. But we know for a fact
That you'll chase skinheads.
when shit goes down. My family, my close friends who are my family, also like I'm there.
And if you bring me down, I'ma just choose to let myself get used. I don't live like that, I feel trapped, I might lash out. I gotta watch my back, cross my path, especially with ill intent. You'll regret you ever took that task. If and when this thing could all go bad, don't you act like no one warned you, yeah, cause I feel like I'm at a standstill, waiting for you to tell me I'm okay. If time heals, tell me why do I kill myself trying to show you I'm not a mistake. I've got qualities that I'm not proud of. I've made promises that I walked out on. I've had days I feel I don't deserve love. So think what you think, just don't call me up. Mistake.
I like the piano.
Yep.
It's a pretty song. Like there's not so much extra music in there that distracts you from the lyrics. And we've talked about this multiple times that I'm a lyricist. So I loved too that not only was it not distracting from the lyrics, but that that we happened upon the video that had all the lyrics there. So I was able to read along, follow along, and I didn't have a music video I was trying to pay attention to at the same time. I could just focus on the lyrics and the depth of it all. I like his voice. It's unique.
It is.
And it makes you want to listen to him.
Yeah, it's very, like, it draws you in. It's subdued and
Yeah. And then you can talk about, because you're more familiar with like this kind of music and like how he phrases everything and all that.
yeah. I mean, so obviously NF is also a hip hop artist and a rapper, and it's when you talk about his bars and stuff like that, and phrasing. So when he does, a 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4, and hitting different syllables and stuff like that, like he carries over. Like there's the one thing that he carried over. If I went back here, let's see. So come on, go back, go back. Okay, so he carried over. Oh yeah, he said, "So tell me, why do I kill?" And then he pauses. Myself trying to show you I'm not a mistake.
Yeah.
So because he wanted to get the thought across, but he also recognized, the number of, how many counts he had in that bar and stuff like that. So he carried it over and said, so why do I kill myself trying to show you I'm not a mistake? So yeah, it's just pretty interesting. I mean, this is definitely more lyrical and musical than the hip hop stuff,
Which I like.
Yeah. But yeah, it's
Yeah,
good.
that's good.
I freaking so I've heard. So now we've reviewed Happy
and Mistake.
This one,
And there's a few.
and I've heard a couple other ones.
There's a few more that have been recommended that are on a spreadsheet that I have.
Yep, and I've heard a
So,
couple other ones,
yeah.
and that were in the, are more in the hip hop genre, and I love NF. He's really.
You love him. Why don't you marry him?
Shut up. He's really really compelling artist. He really is.
Yeah.
So
Very interesting. I look forward to listening to the next song by him.
definitely. Hey, did you guys like it? Let us know. Put it in the comments below.
Put your recommendations down there, because I've got a few requests for some of his songs, but I might not have everything that you guys want to hear us, see us react to. Like we said, he's more hip hop and whatnot. I'm rock and roll. I don't enjoy hip hop and rap as much, unless it's a song like this that's more musical, or it depends on the message, because I like some Tom McDonald songs because I like the message that he has to say.
Yep.
So, absolutely, please let us know. And till next time.
Puggy wants you to know.
Hey, I want you to know, I don't know if you can see this, but for people who don't know, pugtails are not always curly. Can you see that? So when they get tired and sleepy, they straighten out. I didn't know that till we had a pug. So when they relax, his tail goes straight.
Oh, and then when he's excited
It'll
and
curl up.
playing, it'll curl up like a little buggy tail.
See?
It'll be up there, all curly.
Anyways, there you go. There's
Fun
your
fact for the video.
There you go.
Thanks for hanging out to the end. Until next time. Peace.
Rock on.